Today we're at Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas. While several playoff teams have been determined, other teams' futures hang in the balance here in the last few weeks of the season. Thanks for joining us today as the Bills match up against the Texans. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
I'll tell you what, this guy could put up some big numbers through the air if that defense doesn't put some pressure on him. He's the type of quarterback who makes you pay if he gets a lot of time in the pocket. But it's not just him they got to worry about. He's got a few guys who can make plays for him.
The Bills have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed a chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss. The teams have taken... Let's get back to the play on the field. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 81, back deep to return.
He got all of that one. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time.
Number 81 on the return.
1st and 10.
They'll start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Henry. The running back gets about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
The Texans come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Throwing. Incomplete pass. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass. This offense, John, could have a very big day running the ball against a defensive unit that's really struggled in that area. They need 7. Ball on their own 26. Larson gets set, drops back, gets the pass off, and he goes out at the 35-yard line. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. What have you heard, Melissa?
I caught up with the head coach to get his pregame thoughts, and he said that when they were breaking down film this week, they were able to pick up a couple of different things that he's hoping they'll be able to exploit in this one. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure with the pass. With the adjustment, he has it. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down.
On the play.
Henry fakes the handle. Gets the pass off. Almost picked off. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Drops back. Under pressure with the throw. Blair did a great job coming up with that one.
Yeah, if they keep making catches like that, this quarterback is going to get into quite a rhythm.
They need about 3. And this is the 7th play of this drive. Pressure coming with the pass.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look out. They're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Houston comes out with 8 guys in the box.
On the 31-yard line. Let's go. Come on.
Tosses it out to the left. Not much on that pitch.
On the carry, 1 yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 30-yard line. And this is the 9th play of this drive. Henry, great save with the throw. The incomplete pass brings up third down.
9 on the cover. Third and 9. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Larson gets set. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. 4-yard gain on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Number 9 comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's on its way. And so that kick is good. Number 10 is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 85, back to return.
Good distance. From the 9-yard line. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 26. Beaver sets up. Closing in. Tosses it right. He hits his receiver. Across midfield. Great play there by Moss.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Poke out right.
Pressure, tossing it over the middle. Right on time. Beaver, great athlete, and throws one of the prettiest balls in the NFL.
Yeah, receivers love playing with him because he'll never hang you out to dry. That's something he's always had. Good rotation and a soft touch.
The Bills come out on a nickel package. Hand it off. That play wasn't going anywhere.
And that showed great discipline by the defensive line. They were read and run the whole way, and they stuffed it as soon as they handed it off.
Under pressure, throws it, and it's caught.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look out. We're in a hole here on third down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
It's first and 10. Hand off to the tailback. Off and run. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
And that's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. Still running. Missed. Pickup of about 8. Second and goal. To carry it. Touchdown, Texans.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Great drive that culminates in a trip to the end zone and gives them the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on.
Weaver comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 81, back deep to return.
And it's a short kickoff from the 11. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. This pass is incomplete. He just overthrew that one.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 24. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Atkins is the recipient on that one, his third reception of the game.
6 on the play.
Pressure with the throw. It's going the other way. He just barely got it off, and he paid for it.
Hey, the defense was sitting in the zone, watching the quarterback out. They saw where he was looking. He didn't see them watching, and boom, he threw it right into that zone coverage.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Beaver gets set, using motion. Under pressure. He's taken down in the backfield. Good coverage downfield. The quarterback nowhere to go.
And it's never good to take a sack, but when there's nothing open downfield, you just can't throw it up there.
It's second down and 15 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Drops back. Pressure coming with the pass. Picked off. Big opening. The 50. The 40. He's into the open field. And this should be 6. Touchdown, Bills. Great pressure up front forced him to throw that one before he wanted to get rid of it.
And what happened was the secondary was back there looking right at him. When he started to feel the rush coming, he just flung it up there. And the defender was sitting right there in the zone to pick it off.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Number 10 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 85, back to return.
Nice distance. From the 6. The last drive ended with an interception. So let's see what happens as they take over again. Closing in, gets the pass off. Saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 25. Man in motion.
Okay, come on, partner.
Drops back. Pressure. Flings it to the outside. And it's caught. Good looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. They'll go from the I formation. Moss goes in motion. Tosses it out to the right. Diaz couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 33. Gains it off. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
36 on the run. 1 yard gain on the play.
The Texans line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
That will be the final play of the first quarter. And we have a close one so far with the Bills ahead of the Texans, 10-7. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Here is a 3rd and long situation. Nickelback in this time.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Dropping back under pressure. Rosen, he hits the receiver. Beaver with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
Breaks free. Gain of 9 on the play. Second and inches. Ball on the 42-yard line. The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback. Breaking through. And he steps out of bounds at the 31. Smith with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Hand it off to the back. Just about a 3-yard gain there. They need 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. It's the toss to the left. Diaz couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Tossing it over the middle. This one falls incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 81.
It's on its way. From the 5-yard line. That interception brought their last drive to a sudden halt. After collecting themselves on the sidelines, let's see what happens here. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 21. Henry, play action, rolling, drops the interception. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
The Bills line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Pressure coming. Rosen, interception. The defender is there to make the play.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
It's 1st and 10.
Camel, yeah. We'll see. Get in there.
They give it to the halfback. Pickup of about 6 yards. A little over 4 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hand it off. Fumble. The Texans recover. The offense recovers its own fumble.
That ball just took a lucky bounce right back to the offense.
Only one man in the backfield. Still running. Breaks the tackle. He's inside the 10. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive. And the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Give it all you got.
Gain of 2. Man in motion. Bayless closing in, goes to the end zone. He dropped a sure touchdown pass.
If you're the offense, you hate to see things like that happen. What happens if they don't get it now? This could really come back to haunt them.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 3-yard line.
On the run, breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Texans.
Look at him here. He wasn't going to be stopped on that one. It was a hard run. He just shrugs off the defender, and he gets in for a touchdown.
Burrow comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. So the drive didn't have a whole lot of yardage involved, but as an offense, your job is to score wherever the drive may start, and that's exactly what they did.
Whether it's your special teams or defense that sets you up with great field position, your job as an offense is to take advantage of it. And they did it right there.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 81.
Should be a return here. From the 6-yard line. An interception brought the last drive to an abrupt end. They'll do a better job, I think, of protecting the ball this time around. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Only one man back.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Henry. Room to run. The first set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Houston lines up in the 46.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
He lost it. The Bills dive on. So they get a second chance.
They just dodged a bullet on that one. Now they have to do a better job of hanging on the ball because they might not be so lucky the next time.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 36. Pump faking. Throwing. Almost got it. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, it just bounced off his hand.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. A lot of room to work with. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
The Texans come out with 8 guys in the box.
48-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back because that could easily have been an interception.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. The Bills line up in the shotgun. Breaking free. The quarterback lets it go, and it found its mark.
This is one of those guys who's always had a pretty good arm. He always seems to do a good job of reading the defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Pass play to the right. Number 29 came up and shut down the run.
Yeah, they tried to get around the end. He came up from his corner position, and boom, he makes a heck of a tackle.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Blitz is coming. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Just about 5 on that pass, John.
That was a pretty good play. The defense brought a few extra guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving them just enough time to find the open man.
The Texans come out with 8 guys in the box. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this. About 6 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Houston looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Dropping back, gets rid of it. This pass is completed. And he picks up about 4. So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. The kick is up. Splits the uprights and good. He sends it right through the uprights, his second field goal of the game. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Number 10 is back and ready to put this one in the air.
85, back deep to return.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 13-yard line. They get the ball back after a touchdown in the last possession. And let's see about a repeat performance on this drive.
One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
They line up in the I formation. Beaver sets up. Bowens, the motion man. To the air on first down. Throws it. Incomplete pass. So he can't bring it in.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle.
2nd and 10. Just over a minute still to go. With the throw, almost intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
3rd and long now. Let's see what kind of a pass play they go with to try to convert.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Give it all you got. Got it.
Gets the pass off. Buffalo calls a timeout. They have 2 left. They can't keep it going. More than likely, we'll see the punter. Weaver lines up in the backfield for the punt. Blair is the deep return man, and he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 31. With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
The Bills line up in the shotgun. Throwing. Off target, but caught. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
They got to have good clock management if they want to get some points in this drive. And if they can get some, it'll be a big help for them going into half.
Passing on first down. With the pass. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 42. About a 1-yard loss. They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half.
Get him low. He come to you.
Drops back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. He really ate up the coverage on that play, John.
That receiver makes all of his receptions look easy.
They're going to go with a no huddle. 5th play of this drive. Under pressure. Almost picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Llewellyn back to return. Here's the kick. And this punt will sail out of bounds.
Here's a spot we're trying to add to the lead before the half can backfire. All it takes is one mistake, and it could be the defense that's scoring. That's why the quarterback has to throw it hard to the sideline so that no one can jump the pass and pick it off.
Pressure coming with the pass, and the catch is made. Houston calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. The Bills come out in the quarter defense.
On the 42-yard line.
Here comes the read.
Closing in, gets rid of it, on the mark. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 33. So they pick up a first down and a lot more. Good call there. They have a great opportunity with a first down here to try to add to their lead before halftime. Beaver sets up. Diaz. Fletcher is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 26.
We need to watch the guys up front on this play. They're going to be passing. And the best thing the defense can do here is to get some pressure on the quarterback. Either throw a pick or taking him down for the sack.
Beaver with a man in motion. Drops back. Pressure. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Spike just made a great defensive play.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Beaver sets up. Passing lane. Drops the interception. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. I mean, you don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
They'll line up for the kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt. And it's on its way. And so that kick is good. That kick is good, and it's his second field goal of the game. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up with a kickoff. Number 19 back to return.
They'll return this one. From the 7-yard line. So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back out onto the field.
This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
The Texans come out with 8 guys in the box. A lot of space in front of them. The 40, and they finally make the tackle at the 44. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Houston 20, Buffalo 13.
Buffalo 13.
Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the second half.
Sends it still. From the 10. Houston sends the offensive unit out onto the field looking to build the lead. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31.
Here comes the heat.
Under pressure, throws it, keeps his feet moving. They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
Only one man back. Bowens, the man in motion. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
Beaver gets set. Hands it off. Breaking free. 10-yard gain that time. Let's go to Melissa.
Well, Al, the Bills coach knows that if his team is going to pull out a win, his defense will have to improve dramatically. He thinks that they've made the proper adjustments, so we should see a better effort from them here in the second half. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. He tucks it away. Diaz was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Weaver will come into this game to punt. Blair will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. And this will be a touchback. First and 10. Ball on their own 20.
They got nothing. We'll see.
Pickup of 6 on the counter.
Ball carrier. Gain of 6 on the play.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Bulldog under. Mad dog go.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Behind him, but he has it. Perfect pass. Great catch, and that'll move the chain.
9-yard gain on the play.
It's first and 10.
Hit the ball.
Ball on their own 34.
Eagle now.
Henry lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
34-yard line.
He can't wrap him up. Powering at him. Good gain of about 7 on that play. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far.
Snake out. Hook all right. Set.
Dropping back. Tossing it over the middle. The 50. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
11-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 46-yard line.
Get up, Rob. Yep, out. Get in there. Set.
Pass play here on first down. Send it off to the back. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Second and long coming up here.
Yeah. Cowboy. Catch the ball, man.
They come out of the nickel. Steps up into the pocket. This one falls incomplete.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Throwing. And it's complete. Good play on that pass.
If he can make catches like that regularly, he can expect to see more passes thrown in his direction.
Very long field goal attempt here, about 54 yards out. The kick is up. It wasn't long enough. He missed it. First and 10. Ball on their own 44. Diaz, the lone setback. Beaver sends a man in motion. Hands off to the tailback. Pickup of about 6 yards. Hands it off to the back, fakes the handoff. With the pass, good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that second and third gear.
Using motion. Gets the toss to the right. Wallace stops the play in the backfield. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Second and 12.
Closing in, throwing short to the right side. No one there that time. Now it's third down after the incompletion. 7 defensive backs in on this one.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Throwing, breaking through. The 20, slips the tackle. The 10, he's finally brought down at the 4-yard line. Moss is catching everything that comes his way. Now over 100 yards receiving with that catch. Diaz, the lone setback. Rhodes, the motion man. They give it to the halfback. Stiff arm to the ground. The back picks up about 2 on that carry. Second and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line. 7th play of this drive. Robertson goes in motion. Tosses it out to the right. Touchdown, Texas. And so he takes it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
So he takes it into the end zone for the 3rd time today. The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 81, back to return.
He got all of that one. I think downing the kick might have been the better option, John.
You can't really fault the returner for trying to make a play for his team. He just needs to be a little more patient while making some better decisions when he decides to bring the ball out.
First and 10.
Court couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Second and 10. Ball on the 16-yard.
Pressure gets the pass off. That incomplete pass will bring up third down. And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on their own 16. The Texans come out in the quarter defense.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
With the pass, great throw. Sheds the tackle. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
Houston comes out with 8 guys in the box.
On the 32-yard line.
On the ground. Down he goes at the 35-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that one. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 35. Only one man back. Drops back. Under pressure. It's rid of it. Nice adjustment. Good read on that play. He saw them drop back in zone and took advantage.
That's the kind of efficiency that the coach is looking for out of him. Take what the defense gives. Don't force it. Protect the football. Those kinds of things.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Larson gets set. Using motion. Receives the handoff. And he just gets by the first down marker. They're putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on third down.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Texans ahead of the Bills, 27-13. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 43. Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Thrown behind, but caught. And again, it's first and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front. And the receivers are getting open. They're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hand it off. About a 4-yard gain there.
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
The rush is on. Throwing. Great throw. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Henry. They'll go with a play fake. Rosen. And he hits his target. Atkins makes another great catch. Another timely reception. Has a total of 6 catches today.
Eagle left. Come on, gee up.
He'll get it again. Keeps his feet moving. Wiggins makes the stop at the 16-yard line. The Texans come out in the quarter defense.
The 16-yard line.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
He didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Larson gets set. Henry. He's inside the 10. Henry got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing.
On the play. First and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Bring that plane,
Get the call again. Touchdown, Bills. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. And he kicks on the extra point. Down the field, they went efficiently and effectively over 70 yards to the end zone.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Number 10 in to kick this one off.
For the kickoff. Number 85 back to return.
Good distance. From the 9-yard line. Houston, he's still up by 7. It's first and 10. Beaver gets set. Llewellyn, the motion man. Passing on first down. Hand off to the tailback. Diaz couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. He needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
They line up in the I formation.
Ain't got nothing.
Hand it off. About a 1-yard loss.
Third and 13.
Hand it off to the back. And he stopped at the 29. A 5-yard pickup on that one by the tailback. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. Blocking begins to form downfield. This could be big. A nice return there.
That was good blocking. The returner was able to find some open space and make the most of it.
It's first and 10.
Let's go. Come on.
Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, third and long, second and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
He keeping him at bay. About a 4-yard gain there. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. About 6 to go. Pressure coming with the throw. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, that was a great recognition by the quarterback. Knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Houston comes out with 8 guys in the box. With the pass, off target, but he gets it. And it'll be second and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got second and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on third, and you'll still only need a yard or 2 for the first down.
39-yard line.
And the quarterback gets dunked for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside. The rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
So they need about 3 here. Larson gets set. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Nice adjustment. When you give him time to find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind him. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Houston comes out in a 46. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind us.
On the 17-yard line.
2 minutes to go. About 4 to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. The Texans come out with 8 guys in the box.
17-yard line.
Pierce stops him for negative yardage. He put the hit on him, and he now has 7 tackles. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. Dropping back, pressure, it was tipped. An incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
The offense has got to get it together on this 4th down. They need to go with something the quarterback has a lot of faith in. This won't be an easy one to get. But if they can somehow convert, I'll tell you, we got ourselves a new ball game.
The Texans come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Picked off. He got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly.
This one is just about in the books. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Catch the ball, man.
1st and 10.
Hand it off. Here we go. To the 20. The Bills call a timeout. That's their first.
Watch this. When you talk about not giving up on a play, having a motor that's always running, this is it right here. He gets a good shot at him and misses. But he comes back, and he still ends up making the tackle.
Here comes the heat. Sideline to sideline.
Using split backs. Man in motion.
On the 30-yard line.
Buffalo will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout remaining. They'll go from the I formation. Smith. About a 2-yard gain by the fullback.
Ball carried. Gain of 2 on the play.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 33. Diaz, the lone back,
Ball on the
using motion. He gets the carry. Buffalo will call a timeout here. That's their final timeout. Gain of about 1.
I bet the defensive coordinator is telling his guys on the sidelines to get ready, because it'll be up to them to stop any comeback attempt and hold on for the win.
This will be his 4th punt of the day. Here's the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
What they need here is some yards on 1st and 2nd down so they don't set themselves up with 3rd or possibly 4th and long. The whole field is open to them because there's a decent amount of time left.
1 minute to go in this game. He'll pass on 1st down. Throwing right to him. They connect again. The receiver catches his 3rd ball of the game. The offense is going to hurry things up here. He'll stop the clock with a spike. Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 30. Larson goes to work with an empty backfield. With the throw, won't have to break stride. Good-looking play there as they pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive. They'll go with a hurry-up offense.
Let's go, come on.
Spike stops the clock.
You got to think they'll be going with something in the air here, conserving time while moving downfield for the score.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Drops back, under pressure, with the pass. Almost got it. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass. 3rd and long, but needing a touchdown, they'll be going for it on 4th down as well if they can't pick up the 1st here. The Texans expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. With the throw, intercepted. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then went. He jumped up there and just stole that pass. The only thing they should be doing here is going with a kneel down so they can chalk up the W.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Beaver sets up. Second and long. The Bills line up in the quarter defense.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
There's the final gun. The final score is Houston 27, Buffalo 20. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.